Hello, let's do a before and after with this repair here. What I've got it repairing it, I've already put the cockpit back together. I had to take the blade off and put it and form a new one there because it lost the original, and I've sanded and shaved down this propeller there, and I'll be putting that on there. It's not quite the right size, but it'll do from 5 foot away. The guns, I've drilled little holes there, and there's a space there to put another part in. What I've got is an old kit, not an old kit, a parts kit I bought, which I was going to make because slightly didn't want to make it. So I've got these guns here, which I'm going to detach. So I'm going to cut them off right by there. I can get it without. I'm going to cut them off somewhere over there, just to the other side of the, where the stumpy part is, just by there. And I'll shave down the sides of it to make a little point. Then it can go in the holes then, and it'll be a bit of a better fit than just trying to balance the straight edge on there. I won't lose any of the barrel then, will I? Either. When it comes to this gun here, it's the whole stubby part is missing. So what I'm going to do, I've got another part to go with it. See, I'll just cut off that for there, and make sure a couple of test fits. I'll put it straight in. I'll go there. Because they're not equally sized, see, so I've got to make sure they're the right gun for the right place for the gun. So that's the guns anyway. Got to get a tail wheel put on. Couldn't find the right one, so I put on the wrong one. No, that's not right. Again, with the donor kit I've got, I've been cutting it up, and there's a bit of a tail wheel bit there. So I've got the part. I have to cut that off and just glue it in place on the model. The top of the tail, that was lost in the event. So what I've got is the top of the tail for the donor kit, and I will cut the part off to size and just stick this part from there to there onto the missing area. Also, I've got that's the original wheel for the original model, and I've got the original excuse me, original doors, which could probably do with a repaint actually, but I didn't have the other original leg, so again I got used part of the donor kit there, and I've drilled out the hole which was full of the peg of the donor kit, to make sure that fits properly. So over there, not gonna no showing you by ear, is it? So yeah, so I've got a new leg for there. I've managed to get the wheels on now of this restoration, and that's the original wheel there, which fits nicely, although it's just joined on with this, it snapped, where it snapped off. I managed to make it find the place exactly, so hopefully it'll be snug enough to have a good join there, and that goes in the hole where it's supposed to. So that's the original wheel. This is the donor legs, which although it doesn't have the connector going in there, it does have there's a hole for it to go into, and it does plug into a nice hole there. So as long as that balance is more or less straight, that'll do for the job. And I got doors to hold it in place as well. I've prepared the rear wheel area, and I've finally got a top for the rear fin, which I'll probably have to sand down a bit more because that's a little sticking up a bit. It goes there, straighten up. But I'll paint over, and unless it won't be showing up too much, I can cover that over with paint, get that tidied up. And in the meantime, so it doesn't bash the bottom of the, you can see that, so that this top part doesn't get hit about by it balancing on there. I put it on on a paint pot there, and it balances nicely, so we've got that wheels upright, and the fin top is off the bottom of it's off the tabletop anyway. So there we are, we've got both wheels on now, both wheels and tyres and legs and carriage doors, and even the one in the back, look, got that on fairly safely. Unfortunately, this new wheel is slightly longer than its original wheel and leg rather, so it's a bit sort of up on one side. When I put it down, I don't know how much it shows up, but it's nice to see it on the wheels. But when this side is higher than the other, this side is higher than that side by a bit. That's up there, and that's down there. We got about 6 millimeters higher on that side than the other side. Should be about there. There, not there, you know. But I'm not doing it. Right, so I decided to try and fix the fact that the leg was longer than it should be. And what I did was pretty drastic. I cut it about there and detached it from the side by there, there's space, and shortened it by about a millimetre or so there, and plonked it back on somehow to try and balance it there, and I've stuck it to the side of the wheel door and the carriage door to try and hold it in place, so it's stuck quite precariously, but it'll be better than taking a chance of it looking squiffy. I've also put the propeller on, third propeller on now, so I don't know if it'll be the right size or it'll suit, but give it a chance, innit? That's the one that's new, so I don't know if I can notice too much out of place, but it's technically got 3 propellers now. Very tricky to balance it on, but I just put it on there and I was balancing it and rocking it back and forward, and hopefully it'll stay by itself now. The tail I've painted, and also painted the white again. So there it is. It's standing on its own wheels in a not too squiffy fashion. It's been short enough now, I think. The propeller's got 3 propellers now, sort of. Not particularly brilliant, but got 4 guns again. That worked the way I hoped it did. And it's even got a radio mast there like that, so there we are. One more done. And thank you for watching this bit of a saga of getting this brought back together in one piece.